The morning after Palm Sunday, Jesus leaves Bethany. He's hungry. On the road, he sees a fig tree, full of leaves, standing tall. He goes to find fruit. There's nothing on it. He speaks to it, and it withers. That's just the beginning of this Monday. Before the day is over, he'll overturn the tables in the temple. Hear some Greeks say they want to see him, and then the sky will answer. Before we read, take a breath. Believe Jesus is with you right now, exactly where you are. Ask him, where are you? Look with the eyes of your heart until you sense him near. Fix your gaze there and hear this with him beside you. If you haven't heard the introduction episode yet, start there first. Link is in the description. Here is what happened on this Monday. Matthew 21, verses 12 through 19. Mark 11, verses 12 through 19. Luke 19, verses 45 through 48. John 12, verses 20 through 50. The Christian Standard Bible. The next day, early in the morning, they went out from Bethany. As he was returning to the city, he was hungry. Seeing in the distance a lone fig tree with leaves by the road, he went to find out if there was anything on it. When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season for figs. And he said to it, "May no fruit ever come from you again. May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And his disciples heard it. At once the fig tree withered. They came to Jerusalem, and he went into the temple and began to throw out those buying and selling. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the chairs of those selling doves, and would not permit anyone to carry goods through the temple. He was teaching them, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of thieves." Every day he was teaching in the temple. The chief priests, the scribes, and the leaders of the people were looking for a way to kill him, for they were afraid of him, because the whole crowd was astonished by his teaching. But they could not find a way to do it, because all the people were captivated by what they heard. Whenever evening came, they would go out of the city. Now some Greeks were among those who went up to worship at the festival. So they came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and requested of him, "Sir, we want to see Jesus." Philip went and told Andrew. Then Andrew and Philip went and told Jesus. Jesus replied to them, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Truly I tell you, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains by itself. But if it dies, it produces much fruit. The one who loves his life will lose it, and the one who hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. If anyone serves me, he must follow me. Where I am, there my servants also will be. If anyone serves me, the Father will honor him. Now my soul is troubled. What should I say? Father, save me from this hour? But that is why I came to this hour. Father, glorify your name. Then a voice came from heaven. I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again. The crowd standing there heard it and said it was thunder. Others said, an angel has spoken to him. Jesus responded, this voice came not for me, but for you. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be cast out. As for me, if I am lifted up from the earth, I will draw all people to myself. He said this to indicate what kind of death he was about to die. Then the crowd replied to him, we have heard from the law that the Messiah will remain forever. So how can you say, the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man? Jesus answered, the light will be with you only a little longer. Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness doesn't overtake you. The one who walks in darkness doesn't know where he's going. While you have the light, believe in the light, so that you may become children of the light. Jesus said this and went away and hid from them. Even though he had performed so many signs in their presence, they did not believe in him. This was to fulfill the word of Isaiah the prophet, who said, Lord, who has believed our message? And to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? This is why they were unable to believe, because Isaiah also said, he has blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, so that they would not see with their eyes or understand with their hearts, and turn, and I would heal them. Isaiah said these things because he saw his glory and spoke about him. Nevertheless, many did believe in him, even among the rulers. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, so that they would not be banned from the synagogue. For they loved human praise more than the praise of God. Jesus cried out, the one who believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me. And the one who sees me sees him who sent me. I have come as light into the world, so that everyone who believes in me would not remain in darkness. If anyone hears my words and doesn't keep them, I do not judge him, for I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. The one who rejects me and doesn't receive my sayings has this as his judge. The word I have spoken will judge him on the last day. For I have not spoken on my own, but the Father himself who sent me has given me a command to say everything I have said. I know that his command is eternal life. So the things that I speak just as the Father has told me. This is the account on this Monday in Jerusalem. The fig tree had every appearance of life, full of leaves, standing tall. It looked exactly like what it was supposed to be, and it had nothing to offer. Jesus didn't argue with it. He didn't wait for the season to change. He just spoke truth over it. The same thing happens in the temple. Busy, full of activity, people buying and selling. All the right things in all the wrong ways. What in your life looks the part, but isn't actually producing anything? And then there's this: unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains by itself. What would change if you stopped protecting the thing that needs to fall? Stay with that. Let him show you what he's asking for. The full written account of this Monday, every gospel voice in chronological harmony, is at tedtalking.life. Navigate to On This Day. Direct link is in the description. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the longest day of the week. The Pharisees, the Sadducees, the scribes, all of them coming at him, one after another. And then the Olivet Discourse. Come into it already aware of his presence. I'll meet you there.